How would you avoid becoming obsessed or getting attached to anyone? In fact, here's a better question. Why would you avoid becoming attached or becoming obsessed with anyone? Comment your thoughts under this video. Now, I have the perfect clip to spark this conversation, and this video has been going viral. So let's get into this video and have this conversation. But let me let you know where you're at. Thank you for tuning in to the Confidence and Clarity channel. My name is Bertrand. Let's get into it. Here we go.
I tell her all the time that I don't believe that she is monogamous because she can juggle. And she never fully feels, maybe it's commitment issues, but she'll be like 9 toes in, but the pinky toe out. Ooh. So she'll be dating someone and really like them, but still be swiping. And I'm like, it's because you're not monogamous.
No, maybe you're trying to like protect yourself from liking them too much.
Yes, girl, I knew you were going to relate with me.
I do that too. Bro, this second.
Yes, women are doing this. A lot of women are doing this. And this is why dating is the way that it is. Remember, we're in hookup culture. This is still hookup culture because women have access to everyone. Let's continue.
I'm obsessed with somebody. I'm like, okay.
But you are. What can I do to like
another nigga or like go on a date? You got to get it out. You got to get it off.
When you really like a guy, you have to another guy to what? I need the explanation.
No, I don't want.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and explain because I think my explanation may be a little more clear or a little more logical. First, let's start with both men and women do this. I can say that I've done this a few times because
so you just gonna come to my house and me and come all in my mouth and you're not gonna phone? No. I swear to God. I swear to God. Hello. Don't you hang up again. Because if you hang up, I'm gonna bust all your windows out.
I've been married and divorced. I've had relationships after, and I realized, you know what? The stress of having a relationship is just not worth it because it is a distraction. Being in a relationship does change you. Now, let me explain what's going on or why this is also happening. You become whipped or you believe that this person has the golden box or the magical stick, right? And to break that magic or take them off that pedestal, you go and you be with someone else just so you can bring them back down to a human level. Because when you have that person up so high, you are obsessed with them. And while you're obsessed with them, you think that they are the best thing since sliced bread. Like you just feel like, oh my gosh, I got to have this person. The only thing you can think about is that person. And here's the messed up part about all of it. This is hookup culture. The reason why this is happening is because we live inside of hookup culture. Women have access to everyone. We know this. This has been said by a lot of people. But let me tell you this. Men will make exceptions, right? Like once you've had your heart broken once or twice, and women do too, but men will start to look at other things. Just remember the logical side of life. Well, you know what? She's not attractive, but she has a good heart. You know, she has a good job, right? Like he's trying to get his mind off the fact that this woman is not attractive, or he may be trying to make sure he doesn't put his heart all the way into it. And I get it. There are some guys who do not have a heart. They're completely hollow inside. I get it. Some men don't have feelings or say that they don't have feelings, but there are a lot of men who actually do have feelings. In fact, I was just talking to my son about a situation like this because he was trying to figure out why this young girl just stopped talking to him just out of the blue. Like they were good, they were going steady, and then all of a sudden she just stopped dealing with him completely. And I'm like, well, what usually happens is another man is in the picture. But in this case with my son, what we found out was that in her race or her nationality, they will not allow her to date a black man or be with a black teen. So that's what he was experiencing. Now, how do you avoid becoming attached or becoming obsessed with a person? This is a really clean cut answer. You disrupt or you break the connection that you have. For instance, sleeping with other people. This allows you to knock them off that pedestal and bring them back down to a more human level. The next thing is days of no contact. And the other option is starting or having dumb arguments that will lead to you guys not talking anymore.
That's nice. That's good. That's nice.
What's wrong with
That's
you?
nice.
That's why your music not going nowhere.
Oh.
You're f***ing weird.
Oh.
You're popping.
Oh.
Hanging out with your friends.
Now you would think, oh man, who really wants to not talk to the person that they were actually interested in? A lot of people, because we are in hookup culture. Yes, this is hookup culture where dates lead to sex, or they're supposed to. For instance, let me use this example. A husband takes his wife out on a date. What is the husband thinking if the wife does not put out? He's thinking he's probably not going to do this again. Her wanting to cuddle with him is not going to happen because he's going to start becoming detached, because the reason he took her out on the date in the first place was so he could get some box. This was the long way of actually getting to something he's had thousands of times. Now, if you haven't had it thousands of times, then that's a whole nother issue within itself. Now, why would you want to not be obsessed with someone or not be attached to someone? Because it changes you. The reason why most people don't want to get attached or don't like becoming obsessed with someone is because it changes you, especially if you get that person, especially if you get that person and you get in a relationship. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because when you compromise, when you adjust, that means you are changing or you have changed. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, because as humans, I believe one of the reasons we're here is to grow and evolve or change. Now, when you become obsessed with someone, you become heartbroken when they don't do the things that you want them to do. For instance, not wanting to commit. This is where a lot of people are. Again, the reason why is because of hookup culture.
Want to be in a happy relationship? There's only 4 things you need to do. 1, find a man who'll make you laugh. 2, find a man who's cultured and will explore this world with you. 3, find a guy who's intellectual and ambitious and will support your ambitions. 4, of course, find a guy who's honest, trustworthy, and respectful. But most importantly, more important than any of that, ladies, is that you make sure that these 4 guys don't know each other.
Social media, dating apps, going out, being in the world. It's hard for men to really trust women these days, because even if you do everything, you vet her properly, she passed all your tests, she has 7 or 8 things on your list. Actually, let's bring that down to 5, because men are excited when a woman has at least 5 things on his list and she has those 5 attributes. Oh, he's excited. Whereas women will have 100 things on their list and be mad if he doesn't have 2, but he has 98 of those things. That being said, most people don't want to be committed because in this day and time, it's just hard to trust a woman because shame and morality are gone.
If I am not getting what I need out of a relationship, I'm gonna start working on my exit out. I don't care what you say to me. I don't care, even if I make you feel like we good, or, you know, because you keep telling me like, oh, don't leave, don't leave. I'm in my mind, if you're not making me happy, I'm working on my exit out, because what I'm not gonna do is sit around with someone.
Or they have been completely changed. Even listening to these women, we can see that the way that they speak to each other and amongst each other is completely different in how they're gonna speak or talk to you. For instance, if that woman is interested in you, do you think she's gonna tell you that the reason why she doesn't want to talk to you anymore is because she's becoming obsessed, so she got to go get cracked by somebody else? No, she's never gonna tell you that. But she's gonna want you to be completely honest and loyal to her, which is weird, but it is what it is. Now, when it comes to breakups, getting embarrassed, these are also reasons why people don't want to commit, because breakups for most people are bad. Like, a lot of people have bad breakups. Those bad breakups will make you think about getting into another relationship or not getting into a relationship. And when you have that painful breakup and then it's paired with heartbreak, and it's hard for you as a man to get over that, same thing for a woman, it's hard for her to get over it. Now, I would say most women end up right back out in the dating market. In fact, most women will actually end up jumping up and down on somebody else, maybe even that same night. They may take a week or two, but they get over these breakups way faster than men do. Now, one thing that I've noticed as well is you will get, like, your mind will become blurred. Like you'll start doing things and overlooking things that are important. Like, for instance, her priority list. Who's on her priority list and where do you fall? Are you high on the priority list? Are you in the middle, or are you on the very bottom? Here's an example of some things that I have experienced, right? Now, at the top of a woman's list, her parents, mom and dad, her children, maybe her children and her parents flop, but guess what? You're not in the top two. Now, if that woman has a pet, a dog or a cat, but usually a dog, that dog is going to come before you because in her mind, that dog was there before you and that dog is going to be there after you. Now, here's where a lot of us get confused. Her friends and her family. Does she have people that are feeding her information or telling her what to do or how to handle certain situations? Or do they have a direct influence on what she's going to do? For instance, oh girl, hey, we got a party that we going to tonight. You know, we going to Chris Brown house tonight, and you know who gonna be over there. So no, you gotta come out. Hey, forget what he talking about. Forget what he talking about. You might find a new boo in there, cause you know what? Chris Brown might be your new boo if you get up in there. Right? So what I'm saying to you is these are the reasons why people don't want to become attached or become obsessed, because you just don't know how it's going to play out. Again, shame and morality are gone. And the most important thing that you guys heard this woman say is she got to go out and get cracked by another guy. So here's the funny thing. You don't know if you're cracking her, right? You don't know if you're the guy she's not trying to be obsessed with, or if you're the guy that she's trying to replace her obsession with, meaning she doesn't want to be obsessed with this guy, so she may be using you to help her achieve that goal. Now, again, this happens with both men and women, but here on this channel, I constantly encourage men and women to become the best versions of yourself. One, adapt to dating and what's going on in life in this reality, because if you don't, you're moving around blindly. Next thing is enjoy life as much as you possibly can. I understand that it is hard to enjoy life because you have to find a way to get work done and then enjoy everything else, or be able to find a way to enjoy life and everything else. So however you think you can create that balance, do that. And then most importantly, make sure you level up your mind, your body, your spirit, and get your money up. That's what I'm encouraging you guys to do here. Confidence is believing in yourself. Clarity is being able to see what's going on so that you're able to navigate and live the life that you want to live. All that being said, I got a question for you. What do you think? Comment your thoughts under this video. Remember, if you made it this far in the video, like and subscribe to the channel for more confidence and clarity, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.